I will call the Finance Committee meeting to order on Wednesday, February 11th at 8:57 p.m. First item on the agenda is receipt of reports. Janice Salerno, and Director of Fiscal Affairs, has provided lots of reports to us. If anybody has any questions on any of her OpenGov documents, which were sent, now would be a good time to bring them up. Um, Ms. Salerno, before I go on to accounts paid and executive summary, did you have any comments?
Oh, no, everything's in the reports. Thank you.
Okay. Then I'll move to accept the accounts paid report for the period ending December 2025. All those in favor say aye.
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 And I'll move to accept the executive summary financial report for the period ending December 2025. All those in favor say aye.
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 Like I said, if anybody has any questions. Number 3 is our finance officer, Melvin Pitts. Welcome to your first January 2026, not your first meeting, but your first January 2026 report. Any comments? It's a thorough report. There was some good news in there on our EIT collections. Did you have any comments that you wish to make, Mel?
Just a couple highlights from the report. Tax bills have been issued. The office been thriving. Uh, to date, there's a lot more activity than it was last year per the staff. So things are looking on the upside. So um, both the BPT and the residential tax bills have been issued. Excuse my voice, a little hoarse. So things are going well as of to date. And we continue to move forward. Yes, that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Anybody have any questions or comments
Mr.
on
Chair, I have a
the
question.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, go ahead.
yeah.
Or if I
Melvin, you
missed
said that there's more activity. What does that mean? You said that your staff is saying there's more activity than last year. Can
Oh,
you,
more residents are stopping in earlier this year than they did last year. Around last year, we had about like to just give a ballpark number, $40,000 that came in March. By the time March now, this early, we have about like I would say 300K already that has come in through the doors. So things are looking good.
okay, thank you.
Yes.
I was at the office today to pay my
Yeah.
bill, so my dollars threw us over the limit there.
Yeah. There you
Commission-
go.
Thank you very
Commissioner
much.
Harmon?
Yeah, Commissioner Norris has turned in a $300,000 check for his taxes. Mr. Pitts, just a quick question.
Sure.
So the funding that comes into your office, what's the process for then dispersing that to the township? Is there a processing time? Does it go relatively quickly, or does it take a little time?
Absolutely. Everything happens on a daily basis under my watch. I attend the bank daily. I like to attend daily, but the transmittals, as we compile them, we will issue them to the township. And well, you just asked about the township. So we will issue them to the township and wherever they need to go accordingly. Yes, quick as possible.
Got
I
it.
don't like any money sitting. I don't like anyone waiting for reports. So I would try to get that due daily as possible.
Yeah, that's very much appreciated. And I know there's legwork on your side that has to get
Yeah,
done before you could disperse, but yeah, ensuring expediency in dispersing those funds is certainly very much appreciated, particularly because we've anticipated eventually going out to bond, and the farther we could push that off in 26, the better. So your cooperation in that regard is certainly very much appreciated. So thank you
absolutely.
for that.
We also like to wait for things to clear before we issue
Sure.
you guys anything. So we don't have any hurdles with anything clearing and bounce check. So yeah, process is running very smoothly.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes.
Commissioner Cherico?
Hey, Mr. Pitts. Good evening. Could you clarify for me what you said a little earlier? I just wanted to make sure I understood, and I don't know
Sure.
that I did entirely. So you said that as of March, if I understood, March 1 of last year, the township had collected 40,000.
roughly.
But
Roughly.
but by February 11th, we're at over 300,000.
Yes.
And what's the, I guess, can you clarify what the difference is? And is it banks or the mortgage companies are sending them sooner, or like is there some explanation that could, because that's a huge difference. I was just trying to understand why.
Reason why I know the number, because the staff was equally as surprised
Okay.
about the number of traffic. I don't think it's banks. I just think it's people. We had more traffic in the office than we usually will at this point in time, which is great for me because I get to see it. So I'm excited about it. So I can't really quantify why this is happening, but it's happening.
Okay. Awesome. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, no problem.
Anybody else have any questions? When I ask for questions, I'll also include if there are any citizens who have any questions on any of these reports. Just raise your hand and we'll recognize you. Okay. Melvin, thank you very much for your report and for the information. And I'll make a motion for the receipt of the finance officer report. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. 1D, information technology. Mr. Rubin, there you are. Your report was attached. Do you have anything you'd like to add to that report, Mr. Rubin?
Nothing to add, but open to any questions. Thank you.
Okay, then we'll come up with a question or two just to see if we can stump you. Commissioner Stein.
Hi, I'm just wondering if you could explain a little bit about the large-ish $10,000 each for public works and police that was expended. Is that, like, what does that include? Is that software, hardware,
I
time?
can get the specifics for you, but I know for Public Works off the top of my head that was upgrades to their CCTV system that were extremely old and starting to fail. And I believe for police there was there was some upgrades to their infrastructure, but I can get you specifics and send that to you.
Okay.
Anybody else? Commissioners, staff, residents, any questions for information technology? Not seeing any, I'll make a motion to accept the information technology report for January 2026. All those in favor say aye.
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 Thank you. 1E grants. Ms. Brinker, is that you or is that Allison?
Me. Yes. So that's a bit of a bigger report this month. As you can see, we received notification toward the end of the year of a number of grants that we had submitted applications for. So we were successful in a number of them, thanks to the efforts of Samantha Brinker and the rest of our team. So we have about $3.5 million in grants that were awarded at the end of the year for things like a number of stormwater projects, some bridge work and streetscape improvements. You also notice that there are a couple partnership grants that were awarded as well, since the Lamont Fire Company and Community Development Corporation are all nonprofit entities. We have to be the applicant. So we worked with them to submit the applications, and they were also successful. I think a number of them we didn't receive the full amount that was requested, but they're significant amounts and are enough that we are able to continue to do the work on the projects. We're really excited about getting them up and running. Spring grant season is just getting underway, so we have a number of grants that we are pursuing this year and have our eyes on. So these are the ones that are listed in this report are those that are kind of the spring grant round. Then we have a summer and fall grant round that we are also keeping an eye out on as well. So
Thank you, Township Manager Elliott. And our thanks and appreciation. I'll get to questions in a second. I just want to express our thanks and appreciation to you and Ms. Brinker and the team who's involved in that. Your success in bringing in these grants is of critical importance, as well as your continued applications for new grants. The facilities that our aged facilities in the township are going to require us to continue not only to apply for these grants, but hopefully to be successful. We have a lot of buildings that need work in the township. We have plans for replacing some of these buildings. And some of the burden is going to fall on our residents as far as taxes. But we, the commissioners, along with staff, are committed to going out and getting as many grants as we can to do that work. So a big thank you to you. I'll go to some questions. Commissioner Stein, I believe you were first.
I just wanted to say I appreciate the updated report format. I found it easier to follow. So thank you. And everything Commissioner Norris said.
Well, thank you. I will have to say I thank Samantha Brinker for that. She made it much easier for us to keep it updated. So
yes, thank you to both of you. Commissioner Jeremy Waltz.
Can you remind me if we submitted in May for RACP when we hear about those?
we did submit in May. We have not heard about them. It's one of those grants that some of them you apply for and they fall in a black hole for a bit, and you wait to hear from them. We'll keep you posted as soon as we do. I think
I'm involved in the RACP process a lot through the market, and I find it's always helpful to have like a flag. Maybe Samantha can add when we're expecting to hear about it so that we can keep track of it. Are our RACP grants a 50 match, so we have to expend and then get reimbursed? Okay, that's just helpful for my own education. Thank you.
Yeah, and there are, I think, as with a number of grants, we use RACP to match other grants, so we try to stack them. But we have to be careful with what we're matching them with. Sometimes you can't match state grants with other state grants, so those are things that we also try to be careful with when we're submitting applications for grants.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Al.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you again. Any other questions? Staff, citizens, any questions? Then I will move to accept the report, the grants report for January 2026. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Moving on, Finance Committee, old business. Any old business for the Finance Committee? Any new business for the Finance Committee? Any citizens forum for the Finance Committee? From our citizens who are still here. Not seeing any. Unless anybody has any comments or questions, I will make a motion to adjourn the Finance Committee. All those in favor say aye.
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 Okay.